Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. I'm Chet Yoder. It's time for another exciting edition of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, as tonight they will conclude their two-game series against the Corpus Christi Ice Rays, and the Mudbugs coming off a nice, impressive 4-2 victory last night, and they did it as they trailed on two occasions. Despite outshooting Corpus Christi 37-18, found themselves trailing 2-1. I guess you could say late in the second period. It was goals by Timofey Koklichev and Anton Rusov in that second period that helped tie the game up at 2. Mudbugs getting a power play goal, which was always big for them. They have had trouble capitalizing on the power play on a more consistent basis, and it was Warren Nattyshak who was able to punch in his fourth of the year. It was the game winner at 16:58 of the third. So when it looked like both teams were heading into the extra session, Warren Nattyshak changed that, and then Ryan Waltman able to sling home his fifth on the empty netter special. So that was a big night for the Mudbugs, and the Mudbugs go in now to tonight's game trailing Topeka by just 2 points now for the third spot. And you see Amarillo, they are red hot right now. They've won 6 straight games. They're 9-1 in their past 10. And Lone Star consistently playing good hockey as well. So Lone Star in first place with 49 points. The Bulls at 47 points. And there's a little bit of separation with the Pilots in third place with 40 points. The Mudbugs right behind them at 38 points at 19-9. Then the Ice Rays. And the problem for the Ice Rays is that they're 7 points behind the Mudbugs, and the Mudbugs have played 4 less games. So there's going to be some issues if Corpus Christi can't turn this around really in this next couple of weeks. This is very critical for them to try to close the gap, considering that the Mudbugs still have a full 4 games in hand. The Jackalopes, boy, they have fallen on hard times. They've lost 10 straight games. They are in 6th place with 16 points, in the Ice Wolves, who are stumbling as well. They're at 13 points in the last spot in the South Division. We'll talk to Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Rich Perrant after these messages. The Mudbugs and the Ice Rays, Game 2 of this 2-game series. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. I'm Chet Yoder, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 2 of this two-game series between the Mudbugs and the Ice Rays, and no love lost between these two teams. Obviously, lots of frays between one another throughout the years, especially here in the North American Hockey League. We're joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perron. And, Coach, a game where you trailed a couple of times in the game. You showed some resiliency later in the game. You're able to come away with the win. Obviously, a nice win. I'm sure you'll take it.
Yeah, we'll definitely take the 2 points. I think overall our team played well. Felt maybe we were in the box a little too much. Every time we try to get a little bit of flow 5-on-5, it's kind of our forte is to have good 5-on-5 play. We're pretty deep up front. We're deep in defense. We're deep in nets. So, playing 5-on-5 is definitely something we want to do more often.
Talk about Timofey Koklichev, a guy that obviously was, I guess he felt like he was in a big scoring slump. He was asking everybody around when he was going to score again. I was like, only you know that. Obviously, he comes away with a big one, and I know he's one of your big guys, and I know you love to kind of get on him a little bit, but obviously he's able to light the lamp, and I'm sure that lit up the bench pretty nicely.
Yeah, Tim, love the guy. A couple of years, been my son's roommate, and I've been working with the power play this year, and we talk a lot and we joke around a lot. It was great for him to get it. He's been working hard, and him and Rubs have been together now for maybe 3 or 4 games, and it's starting to heat up, and the chemistry's coming back. The Russian connection is coming back, and I was really happy for him, and he's a great kid, and he's played well for us in general this year.
Talk about Anton Rubtsov. Was that the kind of goal when you saw him score? Was that the ones that you were missing for so long? The guy that can kind of just come out of a cannon and just have a good sniping shot?
Rubs is so good inside 30 feet when it comes to the end zone, and he stick handles like nobody's business. He can stick handle in a phone booth. But he's worked hard off the ice. We joke around with the wrist curls, but that goal, he was moving his feet on the power play, got a quick shot off. He's got a great release. It's a deceiving one, and I was happy for him because he had missed some opportunities. He's been scoring, but he's missed a lot of opportunities. So I'm glad that he's had a bit of flow on the offensive end.
And then Warren Nattyshak able to kind of tuck home the game winner. He stayed with the puck. He's one of those guys that you love him, and he's always working hard, and he gets rewarded in a big way there.
Yeah, I think that line, last week with Carson Nichols, Waltman, and Nattyshak have done really well, and Natty's been getting progressively better after he's been out for like 3-4 weeks, and I feel like now he's finding a bit of a groove, and he was good on draws for us last night, and we're expecting big things from him in the second half of the year.
Tonight, obviously, go back to Richie Perron and Nets. Obviously, this is he hasn't had very many tough pills to swallow, but he had the toughest pill, obviously, last Saturday. What was said to him after last weekend's game, and what is his state of mind going into tonight's game?
It would be the same thing I would say to anybody. Obviously you have to have a short-term memory in this game. So, sun comes up the same way it did tomorrow morning. So, just really focused on him getting back to work this week and stopping pucks and just remember what got him here. Mm-hmm. He's been great for us, and the same thing with Balbs. He came out of the gun on fire, and then he was like, I wasn't winning much, and then then he got back onto it, and we're just like, hey, remember what got you here. The goalies have been great in general this year for us, and it's a big game for Richie tonight to kind of respond, And I think it's a good challenge for him. I think he's up for it.
You know, everybody always talks about how you want to win that game on the bus ride home. I think this kind of feels like one of those games where you want to win on the bus ride home, factoring in that most of the guys are going to be going home for the Christmas vacation. Talk about what the biggest key is for tonight, because, I mean, you know Al Rooney's going to have his team ready to go.
Well, I think we got to work hard. First of all, if there's no work ethic, it doesn't matter how many X's and O's we put on the board for the guys. So obviously work ethic is number one. Consistency on shift after shift. Stay out of the box. Bury the opportunities we get. We hit a couple of posts in the first period last night, so really bear down on the opportunities we do get because you work hard for them. And yes, and I would say I'd second that. The eggnog would taste better on the 24th if we win tonight, but might add a little cinnamon to that. But yeah. So I mean, obviously we want to. Obviously last night doesn't mean much if we don't finish the job tonight. I mean, we've gained it on Topeka. We've kept pace with Amarillo and Lone Star. It's such a tight division, the South Division. So it feels like every weekend we keep saying to each other, Chet, that this is a big weekend, and it just keeps on going.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thanks a lot, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into the George's Pond Hirsch Coliseum here for the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Now time for the Scuba Ventures starting lineups. First for the Corpus Christi Ice Rays, head coached by Al Rooney, assistant coach John Shimrack. At left wing will be number 27, Shea Courtmanch. At center will be number 22, Justin Thompson. And on the right wing will be number 25, Evan Carroll. On defense will be number 6, Tyler Orban on defense. And number 9, Alexander Turchney. Getting the start in nets will be number 35, Cal Sundquist. The numbers on Sundquist are as follows: 8 and 9 with a 1.94 goals against and a .927 save percentage. Your Scuba Ventures starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs, head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell, associate head coach Rich Parent. At left wing will be number 21, Ryan Waltman. At center will be number 9, Carson Nichols. And on the right wing will be number 18, Warren Nattyshak. On defense, the captain, as I like to call him, the male model, number 16, David Brazil, alongside his line mate, number 25, Ryan Dickinson. Getting the start in nets will be number 31 from Gulf Breeze, Florida, Richie Perron, trying to bounce back after a rough start in his last go against Lone Star. He's 9 and 4 with a 1.65 goals against and a .940 save percentage. Those are your Scuba Ventures starting lineups. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Tantrum Hair Design LLC. Get the best haircut in town at Tantrum Hair Design LLC at 3806 East Texas Street in Bossier City. Miss Dina Cody, Kirby Rogers, and their friendly staff will get your head on straight. Just call 318-742-7613 and make your appointment today. Mudbugs about to take the ice. We'll take a quick break and then bring you the national anthem and the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram opening puck drop. After these messages, you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. The Mudbugs back in their home whites as the Ice Rays are in their road reds. The Mudbugs will skate from left to right here at George's Pond for Game 2 of this two-game series. So glad to have you with us. I'm Chet Yoder. As we'll now honor America with tonight's national anthem. We ask that you please rise wherever you may be. It'll be Lauren Phillips to sing tonight's national anthem. Another brilliant rendition of tonight's national anthem sung by one of our regulars, Miss Lauren Phillips. The Mudbugs ready to go, and we got a special treat for our ceremonial puck drop. The former Robertson Cup champion captain, Dominic Procopio, is in the house, and he's here to drop it. It is a little weird to see him on the ice without skates on, but Dominic Procopio gave the Mudbugs plenty of great memories, and he's got one here that he adds on to his repertoire as he's dropping the ceremonial puck drop. What a special moment for Dominic Procopio and these fans. A little blast from the past for Dominic Procopio, who gets a nice, well-rounded applause from Mudbugs fans who did not forget him. Of course, we talked to Dom, and we'll replay that interview in our second intermission. Boy, and is it me, or has Dom looked much more stacked atop the upper body? UMass Lowell has certainly beat him up pretty good and has whipped him up into a rock-solid blue liner that we've known for the last couple of years. Way to go, Dom. All right, back to business here in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram pregame show. It's Carson Nichols and Justin Thompson on the Landers Dodge opening puck drop. Face-off one there by Nichols. Now back to Dickinson. Now the captain, Brazil, has it, and we're underway here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Dickinson now tries to nudge it across. Now Dickinson back, and he'll just floor it in to the Ice Ray zone. Stopped there by Sundquist. Picked up there now by number 9. That's Alexander Turchney. He guns over to Orban along the far corner. And the Ice Rays now regain possession. To the near side there to Orban. Orban now goes up to the neutral zone, and he'll float it into the Mudbug zone. Picked up there by Dickinson. He'll throw it around to the far side there to the captain, Brazil. Brazil now tried to find the stick, I believe, of Waltman, but it just missed, and it goes down the length of the ice for icing. Tonight's icing's brought to you by Bayou Blasters, cleanest shot on ice. Speaking of the Brazils, big hello to Miss Kate, Coach Joel, of course the brothers all tuned in tonight. Michael and Thomas, glad to have them all with us. I'm still mowing down the enormously delicious sweets they brought to me, courtesy of Granville, Michigan. Almost said Grand Rapids, forgive me. We do have some Grand Rapids talent on the Mudbugs throughout the last couple of years. My mind is a bit fried. It is the holidays. Big thank you once again to the Brazils for delivering those goodies. And, of course, it was Miss Karen, the lovely billet mom of David Brazil, who was able to bring that over to me. She promised to me that they were good, and they weren't just good. They were delicious. Unbelievable. Puck now deflected off the near side boards into the Ice Rays zone. Not much going on, as you can imagine. Now to the far corner it goes. Mulak now mails it back out to center. Chasing it down there is Smith. Smith lined up with Rubtsov and Koklachev. Now played up ahead. Oh, boy, Rubtsov gets pushed off the puck. He thought that was interference. Now it goes to the far corner. Oh, boy. And now Rubtsov was trying to line somebody up. And now down the length of the ice it goes, and it's touched up for icing. Tonight's icing's brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Face off now to the right of Sandquist. Battled that and spun around and won there by the Mudbugs. Now they have it at the left point. Puck now whipped in behind the cage there for Rubtsov. Thrown around there to Miller. The team point leader has it now. Behind, along to the far corner it goes. He'll tap it in there for Smith to grab. Smith has it, getting help there from Koklachev. Smith now, the Alaskan native, drops it off there for Koklachev along the end boards. He has it now along to the near corner. Little help there from Rubtsov. Now thrown back up top to Metcalf. Thrown toward the net, gets blocked. Another shot there, and he scores! The Russian Bear on a broken play. Fires it toward the net from the near circle, and it slips through 5-hole on Sundquist. And just like that, Mudbugs won, Ice Rays nothing. Timofey Koklachev with his second goal in as many games. Ha ha! They say once you get the first, they start to roll in pretty good. And Koklachev needs to get hot, and he's got a pair of goals this weekend. It was a busted play. Time of the goal, 2:19 of the opening frame. Koklachev from Jacob Smith and Aiden Metcalf.
And 2 minutes, 19 seconds of the opening period. Mudbugs goal scored by number 22, Tim Koklachev. Assist number 8, Jacob Smith. Number 5, Aiden Metcalf.
Now played up to the right point. 1-0 lead for Richie Perron and the Bugs. Boy, the Mudbugs wanted to get off to a fast start, something they have failed to do the last couple of games. Tonight is not one of those nights. Now the puck dumped into the far corner. 1-0 lead in favor of Shreveport. Now played in, puck poked at into the Mudbug zone. As now the puck is saucered in, but it goes down for icing on the Mudbugs. Boy, the Russian Bear. You poke that bear, good things are going to come. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. Big burst of speed. Here comes Sherino. Sherino from the near circles flies toward the zone, throws it toward the net. Stick save made there by Sundquist, and he will cover it up. Check that Cal Sandquist. 16:32 remaining here in the opening frame. It's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Thrown toward the net there by Peters from the right point, goes wide. Now along to that far half wall, puck now played out to center. From the far side now, thrown toward the net there by Courtmonch. It gets blocked, tied up now a bit. Now from that right point. Thrown out to center. Sherino will slip it past his defender. Into the near corner it goes. Witherspoon was in front. And now the puck is played back out. And now Corpus Christi fires a shot wide of Perrant. I don't think Perrant's faced a shot yet this evening. Played around now to the far half wall. Still deep into the Mudbug zone. Now from the far circle. Played back out to center. All the way back into the Ice Rays zone. Now 3-on-2. Ice Rays coming back with some numbers. Thrown back there to Turchney. Throws it wide of Perrant. Now from the high slot. Thrown back out to center, trying to find the stick of Miller. Now thrown back, and Nichols will have to go grab it. He'll let Miller rather grab it. He blows a tire. And now Nichols, a long help there with Dickinson, back into the far corner over to Miller. Miller to the near corner. Flipped back out to center and out of trouble. Nattyshak to go chase it down. Good job there by Nattyshak to do some good forechecking. Now Coughlin, the point leader there for Corpus Christi. Sprints into the zone, into the far corner. Now to the near corner it goes. That's Smith. Smith now whacks it back out to center. Now kicked around a bit through the neutral zone, up the middle of the ice. Now picked up there by Turchney along that far corner. Flies into that far corner, getting help there from Bargholtz. Lined up with Schroeder and Coughlin, one of the dangerous lines on the Ice Rays. Shreveport now able to slip it back out and throw it back out to center. Koklichev now pokes it along. And Mudbugs had a break. And a whistle is blown. That was a chance for Gockler coming in all alone. .14-12 remaining here in the opening frame. It is a 1-0 lead on the goal from Koklichev. Face-off one there by the Bugs. Up the middle of the ice there, Weber will just needle it in to the Ice Ray zone. Now along to the far side, Gudme goes around the far corner. Plays it up ahead. There to Krikostis, and that puck was entered into the Mudbug zone offsides. Or rather, that puck deflected out of play. Face off at center ice. It's a 1-0 Mudbugs lead. 13:51 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face off battle, that one there by the Mudbugs. They will loft it into the Ice Ray zone. Now trouble handling it a bit there was Mulak. Goes behind the cage. Sandquist sleddles it down. Off the far side boards, angled across. Played up ahead. Here's a burst of speed. Guimane a drive, and it deflects into the near corner. Played back to Mulak. Mulak has it now at the point. Thrown toward the net. Redirected just wide of Perrant. And he might have got a piece of it. Played back to Mulak. Mulak now from the near circle. Quick shot. Stick save made there by Perrant. Now to the far corner it goes. Bertrand's there with help from Guimane. Along to that far corner. Guimane now plowed back up top. And unable to be handled there by Semino. And it goes all the way down the length of the ice. Into the Ice Ray zone. Gain from the left side, thrown toward the net there by Semino. Easily paddled aside there by Perrant. Off the far side boards. Procopio yanks it back out to center, trying to find the stick of Shreveport. Good pursuit there by Procopio, holding his own there. Oh, I thought Peters held it in. They said no. Oh, boy, the Mudbugs bench a little up in arms. That was close. And Peters having a few words, and I don't blame him. That was awfully close. The lead official, Mitchell Perkins, the linesman, Daniel Fortis, and Matthew Heinen. It was Matthew Heinen who made that call. Face off just outside the Ice Rays blue line. One there by the Mudbugs, now turned over. With a burst of speed comes Schwangler. Now from the near half wall. Oh, what a hit there by Shreveport as he rocks the body of Evan Carroll. That's your Sterling Dental Center big hit of the game. Shreveport lined him up and put him into the glass, into the near corner now. Mudbugs have the puck with 12:08 remaining here in the first. Boy, Evan Carroll did not know what hit him. He didn't even see him. Now going around the near corner. That's Waltman. Waltman now slips across from the near circle. Back goes through the net. Don't throw the net. Sandquist made the stop. The net comes off, and we got a break in the action. A break in the action. 11:51 to go here in the first period. It is the Mudbugs 1, the Ice Rays nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Mudbugs hockey will be back in action next weekend following Christmas break. It'll be the Run from the Relatives weekend. So come on out, the Mudbugs and the Pilots. Get your tickets next Friday and Saturday night by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. The Mudbugs will then play a New Year's Eve affair in Corpus Christi. Should be a lot of fun. Faceoff now comes in the right wing circle, deep into the Ice Rays zone. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs. Quick shot! Deflected just wide. Penalty came on that play from Schwangler. Slashing the call on Schwangler. Mudbugs on the swept go power play. Thrown in front. Ricochet toward the net. Oh, it goes just wide. Mudbugs ranked 22nd in the league. They had a power play goal last night as the puck is cleared down the length of the ice. Mudbugs now lug it up the zone from the near side there. Oh, hard hit as Shreveport gets hit hard. Now backdoor quick shot. It went wide and the net came off its mooring. And a whistle is blown with 1:21 to go on Schwangler slashing infraction. Mudbugs power play not very good. Corpus Christi's PK very good. They are ranked third in the league, converting over 90% or killing off over 90% of their penalties. Face-off one there by the Bugs. They have it. Now at the point, Gerard over to Miller. Miller to Gerard. Gerard now at the point. They crisscross. Waiting. Miller, a one-timer. Save made there by Shanquist. Boy, Miller put everything into it. He has his dad in the house tonight. Good to have him here with us, Mr. Miller. Of course, his sister was sick. We hope she's feeling better. She is tuned in from Pewaukee, Wisconsin. Face-off won there by the Ice Rays as they're able to dump the puck all the way down the length of the ice. Now drop back over to Gerard. Now from the far side, quick wrister, and a pad stop made there by Sandquist. I believe that was Smith from that far circle. Gerard now crisscrosses. Gerard now dropped off there to Smith. Now from the far side there, Rupsoff. Back over to Miller. Miller now to Gerard. Gerard now out of it to Smith. He'll let it go there for Rupsoff. Rupsoff in the far circle. Spinorama. Now to the far corner he goes. Sets it up. Back up top now to Gerard. Gerard settles it back. Go to Miller. A ripper. It gets blocked. Now to Gerard at the left point. Gerard now to Miller. Miller at the point. He crisscrosses with Gerard. They switch spots now to the near circle. Now back up top to Gerard. Gerard fires it from the high slot. Blocked in front. Now from the far circle. Miller a blast. And it goes just wide to the near post. And the puck is squibbed back out to center. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Mudbugs come up empty. Racing through the zone. There is Rupsoff as he fires it and it gets the glass behind Shanquist. Back out to center now. Peters throws it out, but it gets intercepted. And the puck now is just lobbed in to the Mudbug zone there by Gudme. Along the end boards. Hard hitting going on from the far side now. Nichols has the puck. On up ahead there to Metcalf. He'll mail it off the near side boards up ahead there to Peters. Peters will touch it up for the first one to touch it up in the offensive zone. Now he'll wheel it around, and Metcalf couldn't grab it as it was too slow. Played up ahead. Picked off there by Nichols. Nichols back into his own zone. He'll smack it off the end boards behind Perrant. Up along to the near side, it goes over to Nanishak. He'll nudge it across there to Peters up along the middle of the ice. Off the stick of Waltman as it trickles into the far corner, deep to the right of Sandquist. Now play to the far side. The Ice Rays have it. They will laser it in and come off for a line change. To the near corner it goes. Gockler has it. The coming Georgia native now will skate up the ice with it. Along to the near side it goes. He'll touch it in forward now. Along to the near corner. Gockler stays with it. Now to the far corner. Trying to spin it around there is Smiley. Now along to the left point, delved in deep. That looks like it's Weber from the high slot. Dropped off there to Brazil. Now played back up top to Weber. Weber now from the top of the point. Gockler a shot. And it was fought off there by Shanquist. 8:09 remaining here in the first and counting. It's a 1-0 lead for the Bugs on the goal from Koklachev. Puck now deflected back into the far corner, picked up there by Semino. Semino now will drop it off there to the near corner there, I believe, to Courtmanch. Puck now is just popped back into the Mudbug zone. Held in there by Carroll. Carroll now slid across there to Orban, a shot. Save made there by Perrant. That was an awkward save there by Perrant, but he made the save nonetheless. A little bit of a handcuff job, but he did a good job to wrestle it down. Weber now whacks it in, goes in on the forecheck. Along to the end boards, picked up there now by Orban. Orban's pass picked off. Procopio, quick shot there by Sharino, and it might have hit a post. And a pad of Sandquist. That was a great chance there as Procopio had a nice steal into the offensive zone. Big shout out to Giovanni Procopio's dad, and a big thank you to him for bringing me the spicy beef jerky. I'm about 3/4 into that bag already. It was very delicious. It was his idea, and I don't see too much of Mr. Procopio, and it's always a special treat when I do, though. I hope everything is well, and big shout out to him. Tuned in from Clifton, Michigan. Now from the far side, tapped off the far side glass. Played in deep. Procopio. That's Giovanni. Along to the far corner. He has the puck. He wheels it in now behind the cage along to the near corner there to Sharino. Sharino spins it around. Throws it in front. Witherspoon. Quick shot. They score! That's Procopio! Right through the slot. Procopio knew what to do with it, and he bolts it home. Mudbugs 2, Ice Rays nothing. And I think Big Brother Dom would be impressed by that one. Great work from Shreveport, Witherspoon, and Procopio. That line comes through with a big goal. Time of the goal, 13:05 of the first. Mudbugs 2, Ice Rays nothing. For Procopio, goal number 4 on the year. Get the official call in just a second. Into the far corner. Now intercepted. Nichols has it. Over to Peters. A pillaring blast goes wide. So Shreveport and Witherspoon get the assists. And a great goal right in front of his mom. Tuned in, Miss Lisa. Glad to have her with us here at George's Pond. Loving every moment of it. Back to the matter at hand, though. Schroeder thrown in front. Taken away there by Peters. Off the far side board. Semino now will knife it back into the Mudbug zone. Two-0 lead for the Bugs. It's Witherspoon and Shreveport who assist on Procopio's 4th. And now a little trouble here as the Ice Rays have the puck. It's funny how you just talk about a player and his family and, of course, his big brother in attendance, and it's Giovanni who's able to provide a nice goal. A much-needed one for him in his confidence. And the Mudbugs now on to a 2-0 lead, which is also a dangerous lead in hockey. So you can't let the foot off the gas pedal. Now worked in behind the cage. Gerard has the puck. Now it kind of pinballs around to that far corner. Along to that near corner, the Ice Rays flip it off the near side glass through the neutral zone. Dickinson will throw it back to Metcalf. Metcalf, the California, or rather Gerard, the Quebec City native, along to the near boards. Puck now flipped into the Shreveport zone. Oh boy, hard hitting going on. To the near side, working up the ice. Here's the captain. That's Brazil, a backhander, and a pad stop made there by Sandquist. Boy, Brazil showing a lot of shades of that goal he scored in the showcase, which I hope will stay in his personal showcase of highlight reels. One of the great goals you'll ever see from any hockey player. Remember that goal like it was yesterday. I mean, he went right through the D. Big goal, tied the game up, and then they later on went on to win it in overtime. Thrown in front. Mudbugs able to hold the zone. That's Dickinson from the right point, thrown in front. And now it deflects, and it's angle off the far side boards, back out to center. Now pushing and shoving going on. Now off the near side boards, Dickinson to Witherspoon. Thrown back on over to Procopio off the stick of Witherspoon. Slid in now to that far corner. Hard hit there by Witherspoon. Pushing and shoving going on now. Now along to the left point, taken back out. Here come the Ice Rays. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Unable to handle it there was Coughlin. That's a rare miscue for him. Now Witherspoon tried to slip it through to Sherino. It gets blocked and pelted back into the Mudbug zone. Shreveport 2, Ice Rays nothing. Down to 3:15 to go here in the opening frame. Oh no, tripped up there was Miller. Might have went down a little too easy. Puck golfed back into the Mudbug zone. Miller to the near corner. Spun around. Gerard up ahead to the near side there to Nichols. Nichols now slips it up ahead, thrown in front, and shoved out of trouble there by Cimino. Now back up top. Peters throws it toward the net, blocked. Now it goes into the near half wall, or rather the end boards. Spun around a bit there, getting roughed up a bit there is Natty Shack. Played back out to Miller. Miller rockets one toward the net, and it's a glove save made there by Sandquist. 2:30 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. It is a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Face off now to the right of Sandquist. As the Ice Rays have it now, wheeled around to the near half wall. Trying to pick it up there is Beester. Beester lined up with Winship and Jakub Urum. As the Ice Rays, or the Mudbugs have it thrown toward the net there from the left point. It is easily gloved there by Sandquist on a shot there by Smith. .216 left here in the first period. Now the puck rolls on net off the initial faceoff win there by the Mudbugs, and it is easily stopped there by Sandquist. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janu and his wonderful staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Puck now winged back out to center. Now working it into the far corner there is Schwangler. He slings it in now behind the cage of Perrant, now thrown in front, and is taken there by the Mudbugs. They work up the ice, 3-on-2. Now over to the near side, Rubtsov through the high slot. Quick shot there by Gockler, and a left pad stop made there by Sandquist. Now Schroeder, the top line, trying to lead it across there for Bargoltz. Intercepted. Rubtsov spun around there with Smith a little bit along to that near half wall. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They can't. It's squeaked back out to center. Knifed at there by Steele. Now checked a little bit there as Rubtsov will throw it back to his blue line. Oh, boy. Dickinson getting a little how do you do love tap there by Bertrand. Dickinson getting giving a little how do you do right back to Bertrand. Sounded like a pretty good first date, if you ask me. The far side. More contact than I'll stop right there. Less than a minute to go here in the first period. Played back out to center. Spun around a bit. Oh, hard check there. Steele tried to line up his man. Gerard yanked up ahead there to Steele. He'll let it go there for Weber. Weber's got help. He's got Smiley there. Quick shot. Shoulder save. Rebound chance. Poked that just wide. Oh, Smiley was plowing toward the net. Now back the other way. Here comes the aforementioned Bertrand towards the net. Quick shot. Pad stop made there by Perrant. Puck now back out to center. Kissed off the near side window and down the length of the ice into the Mudbug zone it goes. One last attack here for Miller and the Bugs if they want it. 15 seconds left. Up ahead to the near side. Speedy Sherino leads it up across there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon thrown in front. Blocked there by, looks like Semino. 5 seconds. One last chance. If they hurry, here's Beaster toward the net. At the buzzer, it goes wide of Perrant. And that will do it for the first period. Good first period for the Mudbugs. Goals by Koklachev and Koklachev and Procopio have the Mudbugs up 2-0 going in to the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. We'll talk to Aiden Metcalf after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show here at George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum, joined by one of my favorites, Mudbugs blue liner, Aiden Metcalf. Caffer, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Chet.
Talk about this recent stretch, 5 points in your last 4 games. Obviously, you see your minutes starting to increase. Are you getting more and more comfortable with the scheme and everything back in the blue line that you're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, for sure. I think every time you get more time, more opportunities, you get more comfortable. I don't know, with the points, I think I've just been giving it to the right guys and just been, just doing well, and hopefully it keeps going up for me.
Yeah, I see you also getting a lot of looks towards getting one in too, and I know you want to score. Everybody wants to score at that point. Is that something that's on your mind too? Just God, I want to get one in.
Yeah, I've definitely been itching for it. It's kind of a monkey on the back right now, and I think as long as I'm still getting assists and I'm still helping get points, but obviously you want that first one, and that's what I'm itching for right now.
One thing I've noticed too is you're spending a lot of time on special teams, penalty kill, power play. What's that experience been like for you?
Yeah, so kind of just recently been getting a little more power play time, and definitely very thankful for it. But it's been really fun. Penalty kill always I love. Just I'll take a block shot every now and then. And it's been a lot of fun just kind of getting that extra time on the ice. So
now you're going into the stretch. Shreveport playing pretty good hockey of late. Obviously the split in the Lone Star.
David Brazile's back. How do you feel about the chemistry of this team right now?
I think we're really vibing. I think our all the boys, we all love each other, and I think for sure, like, our chemistry is really high right now. We've been playing well. Obviously, we didn't love loss, but I think other than that, like, we've been playing really well, and we hopefully it keeps moving forward.
Your roommate Sam Miller back at home, I'm sure you learn a lot from him as much as he does you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, him and I are pretty close now, and he'll be like, you want to go to the rink, every other day, and just like, yeah, sure. Like, I try and model what he does and try and just follow in his footsteps, because I think he's definitely he's a leader and someone that you'd want to follow.
So last weekend you guys do the 5:30 a.m. morning practice, and I know Coach Soupy, he's a big morning guy, always up. Are you a morning guy? Are you a fan of those little morning practices?
5:30 is a little early for me, but for the most part, yeah, I'm a morning guy. If you ask Sam, he'll tell me I'm always up right after my alarm goes off. Quickest guy up, and so it's not too hard for me, but definitely that one was a little early.
So you don't have any ties with any of the Mudbugs players going into the season. How did the process, I guess, begin, and what attracted you to want to jump to Shreveport?
Well, they offered me a tender in the fall. I talked to the head scout, Mike Gratton, and after that, like, he offered me a tender within the week of talking to me, and I just took it. I saw it as a good opportunity and looked up Shreveport online for the first time, and
you got to figure it out.
Yeah, and so definitely, I was very intrigued and talked to Coach Soupy, and after that, I signed a tender, and I really was really happy with my choice, for sure.
Does that mean, so just to give people a perspective, do you go to other teams' camps, or did you just go to Shreveport's in that summer?
Yeah, so when you sign a tender, it's kind of like being drafted. You're only protected by the Mudbugs, so technically I can't go to any other teams in the summertime unless they were to let me go. So yeah, I went to the main camp in Michigan over the summer, and then came down here, made it to training camp.
Aside from Louisiana, you're from one of the best states in all the country, California, where I'm from as well. Southern California, obviously, it does have that hockey scene, but you spent most of your time away from California.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so definitely, like, growing up, played Junior Kings for most of my life, and was always, like, had to travel a lot to the East Coast, Midwest, wherever. And after that, like, around my high school junior year, I left to go to prep school on the East Coast. And so then, I was playing out there for the majority of my end years before Shreveport.
How does that work? So when you were a freshman, is there like a recruiting process, or was it like, were you set? Was you and your family set that you were going to move that far away? Because that's a big move.
Yeah, so, like, my sophomore year, I had no idea, like, I'd be playing on the East Coast. And then I think just playing out on the East Coast with my California team, I got looks from prep schools, and then they started recruiting me. The coaches started talking to me. So it's kind of like college, like, just a step before college, obviously. And went out there, and they just said, apply to the school. They liked how I played, and that's kind of where it went from there.
And you, like, lived kind of like a boarding student?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, full dorms on campus, rink on campus, so it was everything, like, all in one, very easy.
What was that experience like? That must have been kind of like I guess you can say, a luxurious kind of lifestyle. It's obviously different than the normal student, because I just went to a public high school,
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely a big change. Some of the kids were like it was a very different lifestyle, I guess, from some of the kids. But for sure, like, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. All the guys on the team were really cool, and it was a lot of fun. Very different, but it was nothing.
Was it tough at all being away from home that far?
A little bit. I think, I was about 16, 17 when I moved, so it wasn't too bad. Only a couple years off from college, and I'm a pretty independent person, so I think for me it wasn't too hard to get used to that.
So being from California, Southern Cal, you said Junior Kings. Is it automatically an LA Kings fan?
Yeah. I've been an LA Kings fan since I was born. It was pretty cool to watch them raise 2 cups.
Does that kind of bring, obviously magical fantasies in your life when you see that? Because I mean, you always hear about like the Sidney Crosbys of the world, like in the backyard, dreaming about winning the cup. You see your hometown team win 2 in a span of 3 years. Are you thinking, man, I wish I could be part of something like that, at some point in your life?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like it's like you dream of lifting that cup ever since you're a little kid, and like just dreaming of winning a championship and putting in all that hard work. And I think even winning a Robertson it'd be pretty cool. Like I'd be pretty excited about that. And so for sure, it's just kind of a dream in the back of your head.
How far did your team get at the boarding school?
We never even made it to playoffs. We were all right. Like first year we were pretty close actually. We were 1 game off, but it's still tough. I think every league you play in, and it's tough. There's teams that are ready to beat you, everywhere.
So California to Shreveport. I've done that move. People always ask me, "What are you doing in Shreveport?" I said, "I'm here for hockey." And now I can tell people, Aiden Metcalf, California to Shreveport. He's here for hockey. How different is it?
It's not that different. Like I don't know. Everyone always thinks like, oh, California, Shreveport. Everyone always thinks that it's very different. Like, it's still the same temperature. I feel like, and it's a different lifestyle, I guess. I think Californians maybe are a little more relaxed.
Yeah, sure.
Like just being by the beach and everything. But no, it's pretty similar, and I've been really liking it so far down here.
You mentioned the beach. We spent some time near the water in Corpus Christi when we were there. Do you spend time? Are you a surfer? Are you a water guy?
Yeah, in the summer times, I like to go to the ocean. I live like about 10-15 minutes away, so I'll be there probably a couple times a week. I don't surf that much. I did a little bit last summer, and I don't know. I need to get a new board. So,
you live with the Choates, who not only are billets, they mean so much to us. Great season ticket holders. They do so much for us. How's that experience been so far in the house?
Oh, it's been awesome. I really love them. So does Sam. But we've been having a lot of fun with them, and they're really, really great people.
The kids keep you in shape?
100%. Yeah, the kids are pretty rambunctious. Yesterday we pulled Parker's tooth. He was bleeding all over the place, and so it was pretty fun.
We remember that as kids too. It's never fun. That's Aiden Metcalf of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Yep. Thanks a lot, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of our favorites, our corporate partner, man behind Chipotle Mexican Grill, our general manager, Chucky Landry. Chuck, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
No problem, man. It's good being here with you.
Just talk about this partnership with the Mudbugs. It started last year, and it just kind of blossomed from there.
Yes, it did. It's taken me about 2.5 years to get the corporate sponsorship, but we finally had made things happen, and and it's been amazing. The Mudbugs do a lot for us, advertising for us, word of mouth and stuff like that. So, our customer base has really grown since the guys have been here. They come here 4 days a week when they're in town.
What's the popular dish that you see guys get?
They like the chicken bowls. Extra chicken, white rice, chips and guac.
Do you guys ever run out?
No. I make sure that I know when they're coming so we don't run out of food.
One thing you've done besides Chipotle is take on being a billet dad. Talk about you got 3 players. You got Brett Postula, Giannis Vizbelis, and Alexi Girard. Who's the most difficult out of those 3?
Alexi Girard. He's great. Alexi's, I don't know how to say it. He's special.
You understand him? Because he always says your accent's a little tough. I'm like, dude, yours isn't exactly clean either.
Oh, yeah. He has a hard time with Alexa at my house. He always fusses at her. He's asking her to play songs, and she don't understand. She's always saying, I do not understand that.
How has it been just building the guys? Like, you obviously have that pool in the back. Have they been able to utilize that? Have you been able to feed them? Like, what's been the whole environment?
Yeah, they use the pool a lot, especially on Sundays after games when they're home. We never have just our guys at the house on Sundays. It's like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sometimes it's all of them. It's amazing. Not to take nothing away from my kids, but having these 3 guys live with me makes me miss my kids a little less.
We're talking to Chucky Landry from Chipotle Mexican Grill on Shreveport, one of our corporate partners in the Mudbugs. Talk about how business has been for Chipotle, just outside the guys.
Business has been tremendous. My store, when I took over this store, it wasn't doing too great, but now it's amazing. We've tripled sales in 2 years. I think word of mouth, the Mudbugs come here, so people come here to eat, maybe thinking they'll get to see them. And a lot of times they do at lunchtime.
One big thing that you guys are kind of displaying, carne asada. Talk about what it's like and how has business been since that?
Carne asada has taken off, The sad thing is it's only for a limited time. It has kind of replaced our normal steak, but it's amazing. People come in and ask for it. A lot of the guys come in and ask for it. They were the first ones to get to sample it before we rolled it out here.
What do you like to eat? Do you eat Chipotle? Because I know guys who run their own restaurant have special orders or eat somewhere else. What's your go-to meal?
I eat Chipotle every day when I work. Sometimes when I'm not off, I'll stop in and eat brown rice chicken, and that's about it. No extras. I just eat brown rice and chicken.
How much do you support the Mudbugs? I see you at a lot of the games. Obviously, you've taken a great investment in hockey.
Yeah, I support them 100%, man. I try to go to every game. I try to make the out-of-town games when I can. I just, whatever I can do for them,
Can you talk about Sarah Willite just real quick? She's our regional manager. Right. We see her about every other week. She does a lot of great things. She was also one of the integral pieces behind this partnership.
Right. Yeah, Sarah's our field leader. She's in charge of 8 restaurants. She pretty much got the ball rolling on the corporate sponsorship, and she made things happen for us. She got with Rich Perrant, and they kind of, I don't know the word I'm looking for. They got together and they made things happen. They, just made this corporate sponsorship amazing.
Richie Perrant likes to take sole responsibility of starting this relationship. Is that true?
I guess not. he can try and take the credit. But no, man, he's been an integral part. You know, young Richie, he's one of the first guys I met when I came to this restaurant. When I was in Bossier, I met some of the guys. But when I came here, we started the sponsorship, just the partnership and everything, and it just kind of blossomed from there.
That's Chucky Landry, man. We appreciate you, all the support for the Mudbugs. Just keep doing what you're doing. We really thank you, and thank you for the time.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Chet Lee.
We'll have more after these messages. This is the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the second period. It's all brought to you by DeFata and Associates, Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 or log on to defatapi.com. The Mudbugs tonight have a 2-0 lead after one period of play. They'll skate now from right to left. Goals from Koklachev and Procopio have got the Mudbugs out in front early. And I want to give a big special thank you to Garrett Steele's grandma, who just made some chocolate chip cookies, and it was Mrs. Steele who delivered them, and they were delicious. I had about 3 or 4 of them. I've not gone through the whole batch just yet, but that is going to brighten up my holidays even more. I'm going to pretty much be on my own for the holidays this week. A lot of work to do, and probably catch up on some sleep, and I'll probably be just relaxing in my own crib, as they say, as the puck goes down the length of the ice for icing on the Ice Rays. Bayou Blasters, the proud sponsor of icings for all your dry icing needs. Log on to BayouBlasters.com. Now to the far wall. But I will say, if I'm going to be on my own for the holidays, I appreciate all the sweets that everybody's given me. Big thanks to the Brazils, the Steels, everybody else. Miss Casey Ryan and Dave Pricata. A couple of nice gifts from them as well. I appreciate that very much. Some kind of German cake or something. It was delicious. I have not opened it up yet, but it looked delicious. Now from the far side. Boy, the Ice Rays have had some quality chance. A quick shot there and another quality chance, and it is stopped there by Perrant. The Mudbugs will have most of their players going home for the holidays and then come back on Thursday night to get ready for the Topeka Pilots. It'll be a quick turnaround, and we'll see how they respond. And I think the Mudbugs will be happy, or their Coach Soupy wanted to give them that break as the Ice Rays come into the offensive zone, or rather the Mudbugs come into the offensive zone offsides. .57 seconds gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. It is a 2-0 Mudbugs edge. as the puck now is rolled into the near corner. The Ice Rays have it now to the near side there to Bargholtz. Bargholtz try to bang it out to center. Now Schwengler gets thrown onto his bottom. Now to the far corner it goes. The Mudbugs have it into the near or along the end boards. The hand is up. The penalty is coming up here to the Ice Rays. And the Mudbugs are going to go on the man advantage. See what the call is. It's going against Goodme. Uh-oh. Good crowd on hand on a Saturday night. .124 gone by here into the second period. Face off to the right of Sandquist. Now along to the near corner. Batted around there by Sherino. And that one was a hand pass, and that face-off will come now out of the zone. Waving hi to Miss Lisa Procopio. Very happy mom right now as Gio picked up his 4th of the year. Boy, she is the hockey mom of all hockey moms here in Shreveport. She walks around, she knows everybody. Off the near side window, down the length of the ice. Obviously a very exciting time with Christmas right around the corner. And I might be on my own, but I will certainly have the special people around me that I will be thinking about. Along to the near corner, backhand shot. Right pad stop made there by Perrant. That was a tricky shot there by Schroeder. Now from the far corner, thrown in front. And now Sherino from the far circle throw. He tried to just kind of float it in front. Now off the near side window, Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Dickinson now to Weber. Weber trying to get it in deep. Holding the zone of the Mudbugs. Now from the far corner, back to Weber, a shot fanned. Another shot there by Metcalf, blocked. And now along to the near half wall. Mudbugs cannot hold the zone. Back the other way with a burst of speed. Here's Turchney a drive and a glove save made there by Perrant. Oh, hard hitting going on. And now Dickinson gets leveled down to the ice. And now pushing and shoving. I thought a stick got up across Dickinson's face in front of Perrant's cage from Turchney. You saw Metcalf run to the aid, but that was well after the officials were there. Yeah, there's a penalty coming up, and it's going against Turchney. The officials are just not going to tolerate that. Yeah, it's a roughing. Yeah, it's a roughing call. So the Mudbugs are going to have now. Oh, wow. They just even it up? Yeah, they did. And now Dickinson starting to mouth off at Turchney, and those two are going at it like a couple of boys in a sandbox right now. Boy, I'd love to be the fly on that conversation. Yeah, Dickinson still yakking away. He's not going to stop. That's going to keep Dickinson happy. They got some gummy bears behind him. I think Bridget Peterson actually bought an extra bag of gummy bears because she heard a lot of the players like them, and that's one of our pregame snacks on the warm-up table around the warm-up time and when guys are getting warmed up 2 hours before game time. So Dickinson, oh, wow. Dickinson's in the box for high sticking. Turchney's in the box for roughing. So offsetting penalties, it'll be 4-on-3. I hope the magical time of Christmas brings out the best in all our families around us. Obviously, never an easy time in whatever you're going through, and we hope it is a smooth and happy holidays. I know mine will be because I'll have a plethora of sweets. Thank you to all our unbelievable hockey families that have provided me with gifts. That is very gracious of you guys, and I appreciate it very much. It's very, very heartwarming. Oh, no! What a move there by Koklichev. He tried to tuck it home along the short side. A nice pad stop made there by Sandquist. 3 minutes gone by. Uh-oh. Well, a little bit of a problem there, that scoreboard. 3 minutes gone by here in the second. It is a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Big shout out to the Dickinsons, tuning in tonight from Brighton, Michigan. Glad to have Miss Shannon, Mr. Tom with us. We will be seeing them next weekend. Can't wait to see them. Looking forward to another arrival of the Dickinson family. Played back up top now to Gerard. Gerard now skates in from the near circle through the slot. Quick shot there. What a clutch stop made there by Sandquist. Oh, boy. Smith threw a top corner. And Sandquist made a nice stop. This is a power play for the Mudbugs. Back up top to Miller. Miller now on the Swepco power play to Gerard. Gerard through the slot. Oh, a touch pass now thrown up ahead. Uh-oh, out of the box. Here comes Goodme. Goodme now from the far circle. Goodme throws it toward the net. Stick save. Rebound chance. And poked at just wide. Now to the near corner it goes. Mudbugs stay with it now. Good pursuit there by Schroeder. Getting help there from Coughlin. And now back out to center. Now play to Semino. Semino now will regroup. Penalty is over now. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Dickinson still having a few words with Turchney. Turchney now not in the mood for chit-chat. Now played along to the near side. That is Rubtsov. I think Dickinson's happy place is going to be chewing more gummy bears in that penalty box. Thank you, Bridget Peterson, for buying that and thinking about our guys. I noticed there are no gummy bears on the road penalty box side. Now through the near side. Those gummy bears are really good. My favorite's the red kind. Here's the near side. Quick shot there goes wide of Perrant. That's a whistling shot there by Krikostas. To be honest, I'll take any kind. I like them. I'm not really too particular when it comes to my gummy bears. The texture is what I love the most. Keeps you at ease. Quick wrister there. Stick save made there by Perrant on a shot there by Semino from the left point. I mean, they're good at any time of the day. Now to the near side, nobody cares. Now over to Kortmanch. Kortmanch now trying to dig it out of Smiley's stick. Now to the far side it goes, on over to Thompson. Might have to go run down and get me a bag of myself. Now to the far corner it goes. Miller's there with Steele. Uh-oh, backhander save made, rebound chance. Puck is punched out of trouble. The net comes off, and the whistle is blown. Well, there was an open net there for the Ice Rays, but they could not settle that puck down. Face off now in the right wing circle. It is a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. 14:57 remaining here in the second period. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. They have it. Played off the near side. Here comes Brazil. Brazil now from the near corner. He kind of settled it in there in that near corner. Not getting help there from Steele. And now intercepted, now thrown up ahead. Now shoveled back, now thrown in front. Kortmanch to Thompson from the far circle. Carroll's there, and now intercepted. Mudbugs have it now. Through the slot. Oh, big burst of speed. Poked toward the net there by Nichols. It went just wide. Now to the near half wall. Trying to pinch into the zone. Now back out to center. Peters going to grab it. To the near side there to Waltman, the South Bend, Indiana native. to the near side. Miss seeing the Waltmans during the holidays. I'm sure we'll see them at a later date. 2-on-1. Quick wrister smothered up there by Perrant on a shot there by Schwengler from the near circle. Big hello to Miss Gale and Mr. Dave and the rest of the loving Waltmans. Tuned tonight from South Bend. Always fun talking to the Waltmans. It's a goofy and fun bunch. And I know Ryan Waltman will be going home, and I would love to be a fly on that dinner table convo. 6:03 gone by. I'm sure Miss Gale is cringing at the moment right now. Face off one there by the Ice Rays. Played back up top to Schwengler. Schwengler now on over to Goodme. Goodme from the left point. Quick shot goes wide of Perrant. Now to the near corner it goes. Dickinson now over to Metcalf. Here comes the California native. He'll smooth it up ahead there to Procopio. Now the puck is just banged back in to the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs trying to be careful, not make too many mistakes here. They got a 2-0 lead. In the far corner now, Mudbugs back into their own zone. They'll rifle it around the far corner. Procopio played up ahead. Big burst of speed here by Witherspoon. Gains the blue one from the near side. Try to find the back door there as Procopio. And the puck is just gunned out of the zone there by the Ice Rays. Good job there by Ben Beester to get out of trouble. Now from the near half wall, Schroeder's there. And now kind of just kicking it around a bit. Now Sharino will grab it. Sharino with his dad and his dad's fiance and his loving girlfriend in the house tonight. Saw them all yesterday, and his dad was nice enough to give me one of those, I think it's one of those Yeti cooler thingies. I'm not sure what they are, but I have like 10 of them. So nothing wrong with having 11th. Thank you, Mr. Sharino. Now from the near corner, from that left point, Gerard trying to flip it in deep. Now spun around. Whacked at there by Rupsov. Rupsov getting a little feisty. Now from that far side, here's Krakosted. Thrown toward the net. It goes wide of Perrant. Oh, hard hit going on now to the near side. That was Brazil. He was able to withstand that hit. Rather, that was Smith who took that hit. Now played back out into that far corner. Blowing a tire a bit there was Rupsov. Now back to the other side. Here's Winship. Winship waits. Quick wrister! And it's fought off there by Perrant. And now Smith has it. Smith now 2-on-2. A little bit tired at the end of a shift. Here comes Smith through the D. Trying to kind of just hold it into the zone. It's taken away. Winship whisked across there to Thompson. Thompson from the high slot. From the far corner, quick wrister goes wide of Perrant on a shot there by Courtmanche from the far corner. Now back out to center. Thompson has it. Thrown through the D. Splitting it there is Courtmanche. Backhander. Save made. Fought off there by Perrant and out of midair. And he's able to keep it out of the cage. That was a tricky save made there by Perrant. But Leslie Labonte-Roulet is able to stay with it. A break in the action. 11:24 to go here in the middle frame. It's brought to you by DeFata and Associates. The Score, the Mudbugs 2, the Ice Rays nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFata and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defatapi.com.
Welcome back into Mudbugs Hockey. You can follow the Mudbugs on all your social media outlets, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, all at Mudbugs Hockey as we honor our hometown hero with a standing ovation. Great tradition here at George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. As he gets a well-deserved standing O. Mudbugs will have plenty of public skating going on at George's Pond. You want to come out to George's Pond and get those dates by checking out mudbugshockey.com. There are a lot of daytime skates, a lot of evening skates. It makes a great date or a group outing or a friend's hangout. I've done them all, and they have all been successful for me in one day and age. 11:24 to go here in the second. Now, I'm still the guy who's hanging on to near the boards for life every time I get on the ice. I'm nowhere near trusting myself to get off those boards. I'm on those like a cat on a ball of yarn. Now to the near half wall. Worked into the ice race zone. Hard hit as Weber goes hard into the boards there by Semino. Now to the near half wall. Deep into the ice race zone. Miller throws it toward the net. It gets blocked. Now it rolls on net. And whoa! Bum rushing the net there was Smiley looking for a rebound. He makes contact there with Sandquist, and now a little bit of words there with the likings of Dawson Schwengler. Big happy birthdays going out to plenty of Mudbugs family folks. Miss Savannah Scott, big Mudbugs fan. Of course, Miss Heather Gockler celebrating a birthday. Landon Kay, who was our violinist yesterday evening, did a fantastic job celebrating a 13th birthday. That's a big one in everybody's life. Cade Campbell celebrating a birthday. Of course, the son of Coach Soupy. Billet dad Brian Hill celebrating a birthday. Some of the notable members of the Mudbugs community or team. All hope you have a great day. This faceoff is going to come deep into the ice race zone. 10:55 to go here in the second. Still a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Now along to that far corner. Mudbugs trying to battle for it. Mudbugs have it now from the far half wall. Worked in deep behind the cage there to Waltman. Waltman now over skates the puck. He stays with it now from that near corner. Natty Shack was there. Now played up along to the near half wall. Now tied up a bit. Held on to a bit now. Schroeder a blast from the top of the hash mark from the near side. And it's stopped there by Perrant. Now lots of words going on as Nichols thought he was held on to there by Orban, and those two were going at it a little bit. Big shout out to the Perrant family. Tuned in tonight from Gulf Breeze, Florida. Glad to have Miss Renna and, of course, little brother Ryan. And possibly his sisters tuned in tonight. Little sisters Raquel and Rihanna. It is an all and R family in that household. They wanted every name to start with the letter R, and they've done a great job with that. Beautiful names and a star-studded family. Now roll around, wraparound attempt as the puck gets dislodged, or the net gets dislodged rather. 10:13 remaining here in the second. I'm Chet Yoner. 2-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Face off to the right of Perrant. Face off won there by the ice race. Mulak will whip it in now to that far corner. Now Coughlin played back up top. Trying to find the stick of Semino. Now to that far corner. Mudbugs trying to dig it out. Midway marker of this contest. 2-0 lead for Shreveport. Now to the far side, skating up the ice now. Along to the near side, Girard dropped over to Chirino. Worked in deep. Spun around there was Procopio. Trying to yank it toward the net, and it goes all the way down now to the far corner. Thrown in front. Good job there by Gockler. Good positioning to stop Guimaine's tracks toward the net. Puck now pitchforked right back out to center. Semino now will love tap it right back into the Mudbug zone. 9:25 to go here in the second. Shreveport 2, Ice Rays nothing. Through the neutral zone, hard hit as Sherino rings the bell of Carroll. Or rather, that was Schroeder along to the far side. Now Schroeder winds up his man. Now spun around, starting to get a little more testier out there. 2-on-2. Here comes Shreveport. Spun around. Rupsoff from the far circle. And now Smith now gets hammered hard. Worked in deep there. Rupsoff couldn't handle it cleanly. Back up top. Quick shot. Deflects in to the protective netting on a shot there by Miller from the point. Big shout out to our Claws Up Booster Club for everything they do for us. We appreciate all the hard work and involvement to help out the Mudbugs. If you want to be part of the Booster Club, all you have to do is give us a call at 318-636-7094. Mudbugs won the faceoff. Miller now behind the cage over to Rupsoff. Rupsoff now spun around to that far corner. He stays with it. Rupsoff now has it at the point. Miller a drive, and he didn't get much on it as it got slowed down in its tracks and went wide from the far side. Now Krakostas clips it up ahead, gets hooked up a bit. That's going to be a penalty on Shreveport. And they will now be on the first choice personnel penalty kill. A hook or a trip. It's going to be a trip, and it's going against Metcalf. So Metcalf, who very conveniently is sitting in the penalty box right next to his mom and dad, who are watching from the box, owned by Metcalf's billet parents, Miss Jordan, and of course, Mr. Zach Choate. And they were able to get a candid moment. Metcalf is not too happy, sitting in the box for two. First choice personnel penalty kill. Now slashed at right back out to center. Mudbugs were trying for a chance. They couldn't. Guimaine now into the near corner there. Spun around. Mudbugs have a chance. Waltman now will just throw it back to his blue line. Mudbugs will kill off some more precious seconds. Now to Brazil. He'll wait. And the Mudbugs now playing catch. They're doing a great job of killing off some clock here, and it's smacked off the near side glass and down the length of the ice. Good job there by Waltman, Brazil, and the rest of this PK unit. Minute gone by on Metcalf's tripping infraction. Puck intercepted and laced down the length of the ice. This is the long change for both teams. Oh, boy, Coach Soupy able to pull off a wholesale line change there. That was big. Now Thompson works it into the zone. Thompson, he's got some help. Quick wrister. I believe it hit his shoulder. That was Perrance. Had some help there with Bertrand. And the puck is now blasted down the length of the ice. 6:50 remaining here in the second. It's the Mudbugs 2, the Ice Rays nothing. Critical moment here for Beaster and the Ice Rays. Now spun around there was Peters trying to bang it out. Now to the near half wall. Puck is lofted down the ice. Into the near corner. Now to that far side it goes. Played through the neutral zone. Intercepted. Mudbugs have a chance if they hurry. Here's the far side. Weber a blast! And a stick save made there by Sandquist. And the penalty is over. Metcalf is out of the box. Gaining the blue line. Here's Krakostas. Oh, boy, hard hit. And somebody is down, and now they're going to have to whistle it down. It looked like maybe a knee-to-knee contact. I believe that's what he's favoring. We'll take a break in the action. It is the Mudbugs 2, the Ice Rays nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. You never want anybody getting hurt. Could not see who it was, but he's going to have to go or come out of this game. He's going to have to get some help. Oh, boy, that's Jeff Bertrand, who took an awkward collision there. And he's going to get some help and hopefully be okay. Yeah, he's going to need help up those stairs. That's yeah. I would be safe to assume that he is not going to return, and we hope he's okay. Don't want anybody getting hurt, regardless of what side it's on. Now played through the neutral zone. Here's a break. It's Nichols, quick wrister, and a shoulder save made there by Sandquist. Oh, Nichols was floating. He was cherry picking. Now a wraparound chance. They score! Warren Nattyshak, his second of the weekend. Mudbugs 3, Ice Rays nothing. Two goals for the Toledo, Ohio native this weekend. And that's got to feel good right in front of his mom and dad, who are in the house tonight, Miss Amy and Mr. Mike. Shreveport 3, Corpus Christi nothing. It is Nattyshak's 5th of the year, unassisted. And it comes at the 14-14 mark of the second. Now off the far side boards into the Mudbug zone. 3-0 lead for the Mudbugs. As they are thinking about a sweep. They are 4-1 on this homestand. This season-long homestand, looking to make it 5-1. They are in great shape to do it unassisted for Nattyshak. Boy, he has been owed a few of those with all the hard work he has put in these last 3 years. Now smacked off the far side boards, played up ahead. 4:50 to go here in the second. Still plenty of time. Now to that far corner. Ice Rays have it thrown in front. Now shoved out of trouble. Now whacked toward the net. Ooh, left pad stop made there by Perrant on a tricky shot there by Guimane. Played up ahead. Here's Witherspoon all alone. Witherspoon backhander. And a stick save made there by Sandquist. And now a little pushing and shoving going on along that far side with Sherino. And I believe that was Beester or Goodme. No, it was Krupinski. One of these days I'll get it right. Face off to the right of Sandquist. Kicked and now floated back out to center. Played back to Miller. Oh boy, Miller's pass now pinballed into the near corner. Could not get it through the legs of Urim. Off the far side boards. Here's a break. They can hurry. And getting back there is Turchney to stop that odd man rush possibility. Holding the zone there. Now Procopio to the far circle through the slot. Thrown toward the net. It didn't have much might on it. Now back out to center. And now Bargholtz will bang it off the far side boards. 3:50 remaining here in the second. To the near side it goes over to Miller. Miller now will wheel it in and come off, or come back rather. Now through the neutral zone with a big burst of speed. Here comes Krakostas, and he goes down as he throws a shot wide of Perrant. Now back, 3-on-2. Here comes Corpus Christi. Good poke check, or rather the Mudbugs. Good poke check there by Schwengler, and now here comes Corpus Christi's shot, and it's Krakostas and a right pad stop made there by Perrant. Now back out to center. Boy, Koklachev avoided a big hit. Now Gockler thrown backdoor, ricochet toward the net. It hit off the stick of Schwengler, and it was Sandquist who was able to stop it. Great job there by Gockler just to throw it toward the net, though he was trying to slide it across. .313 remaining here in the middle frame. It is the Mudbugs 3, the Ice Rays nothing. Now to that near half. Oh, boy, hard hit going on. Now a shot there by Gockler goes wide. He had Waltman in front of the doorstep and a penalty coming up. Uh-oh, another penalty coming up. Did the Mudbugs just take a careless penalty? Well, the initial penalty was going to Corpus Christi. There was another one, and oh, wow. That one looked, well, Krupinski's in the box. Oh, I can't believe they're calling one on Natty Shack. Oh, that is a tough call. And I give him every right to not be happy with that one. That one looked tough. Natty Shack said, I didn't do anything. That is a puzzling penalty, to say the least, on Natty Shack. And wipes out a possible Mudbugs power play. .304 now left here in the second.
Penalties at 60 minutes, 56 seconds of the second period. Mudbugs number 18 Warren Natty Shack 2-minute minor penalty on sportsmanlike conduct.
Wow.
41 Michael Krupinski 2-minute minor penalty cross-checking.
Krupinski's in the box for cross-checking. Natty Shack's in the box for unsportsmanlike conduct. And Coach Soupy is absolutely irate behind that bench. Like Coach Soupy buzzed up the dome before the game today. One of his pregame rituals he likes to do on certain days. And he literally does it about 3 hours before game time, because I know that because it was a little more, well, I should say, thicker on top of the head, and he buzzed it up around about 4 o'clock or so today. He finds it, he says it's therapeutic when he does it as well. From the high slot, quick shot blocked. Coach Soupy, one of the treasures of Mudbugs hockey, and I can't even put into words to describe what he means to not only this community, to the fans, the success of this team, and what he means to me. It has been it's been amazing to have him around here for the 4 years that I have been here for Mudbugs hockey. He helped me get this job way back when, and I can't thank him enough. I really can't. I love that guy. The Ice Rays have the puck. Before I start getting teared up now, along to the far side, it's Guimang. Quick wrister! It goes wide of Perrant. Not much going on. 4-on-4 hockey. Down to the far side, that's Brazil. Brazil now the captain. Floated off the near side, and Brazil takes a hard hit. Quick shot there by Rupsov, and a shoulder save made there by Sandquist. Boy, that was a rocketing shot there by Rupsov. Now, here's Sherino. Quick wrister. Oh, he might have grazed off the short side of the post. Rupsov stays with it. Or rather, it's Sherino. Rupsov's at the doorstep. 4-on-4 hockey from the right point. Now to Rupsov from the far corner. Rupsov does a little spinorama. Back up top to Metcalf. Metcalf waits. Backhanded on over to Rupsov from the right point. He waits. He crisscrosses with Metcalf thrown in front. And a soft dribbler sticked aside there by Sandquist. 5 seconds left of 4-on-4 hockey. About a $1.05 left here in the second. Played off the far side boards down the length of the ice. Should be icing. It will be on Corpus Christi. Well, I think the Ice Rays were trying to get a quick little change before that icing call. And I think the officials caught him. Less than a minute remaining here in the second. It is a 3-0 Mudbugs lead. A break in the action. We'll take a break. The Bugs 3, the Ice Rays nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. It is the Mudbugs 3 and the Ice Rays nothing. Mudbugs know that 3-0 leads are the worst luck for them. And of course, I don't want to bring it up, but of course it's hard to forget the 3-0 lead they had in Game 3 in that South Final Series against the Bulls, which they could not hold at home. Lost that game, came back to win Game 4, and then ultimately fell in Game 5. As the puck rolls on net, Sandquist makes the stop. Face off now from the right wing circle, played back up top to Gockler. Gockler a shot, it gets blocked. Trying to stay with it there is Peters, takes a hard check along the near half wall. Oh, what a hard hit there by Peters as he goes atop Thompson's face. Boy, Peters, a big guy. He can throw down if he wants to. Now belted into the Mudbug zone. Gockler along to the near corner. Trying to squib it out, he can. It's Gudme now, worked in behind the cage. The Ice Rays trying to get one back in the final minute. Down to 15 seconds left. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out. They can't along the near half wall. Hard hit and going on as Smiley gets hit onto his backside there by Krupinski. 5 seconds left along the end boards. Mudbugs tie it up now. That's Peters. He will power it out of the zone, and the whistle is blown. Pushing and shoving now after the whistle. I don't think much is going to come across from this. Possibly a penalty in that last second. I saw the official put his arm up. Oh, there is. It's going to be a roughing call, and I think it's going against the Mudbugs. So if that's the case, the Ice Rays will open up the third period with the man advantage. Anyways, stick around for the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. It's the Mudbugs 3, the Ice Rays nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show here for the Shreveport Mudbugs, and we're joined by one of our favorites, a blast from the past, and I guess you can say a connection into the present team, former Robertson Cup champion captain, Dominic Procopio. Dom, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, no problem, Chet. Just a pleasure to be back here in Shreveport. So,
talk about what it's like, just the feeling to be back here in Shreveport.
Yeah, it's really nice. You know, you get to come back and just kind of see what's going on here, and it's still thriving here. And you know, it's good on the guys here before us. I think we left the jersey in a good place for the guys here, and they're having fun and doing well. So it's just awesome to see.
How much have you seen of Gio, and what do you think of his game?
Yeah, you know, I watched him skate this morning, and been watching him on Hockey TV when I have a chance. And I think he's starting to pick it up. You know, and at any level you move up, there's going to be some transition, some bugs to work out, and kind of getting your game down pat. So I think he's starting to do that and play really well, and I'm really excited for him. And, you know, it's kind of his time here now. So
how's the season for UMass going for you?
Yeah, it's going really well. You know, we got a good team, and, you know, I've been able to get some ice time and just be around there. And it's, you know, a bunch of great guys. School's great. It's just an unbelievable experience, and I'm enjoying it every day.
Are you roommates with a former Brahma?
Yeah, I live with, if you guys remember, former Brahma, Robbie Cup winner too, and Amarillo Bowl Austin O'Rourke. So another blast from the past kind of tough guy. Me and him actually fought, and now we're best of friends, playing buddy, living together. So we're having fun up there.
That was the funniest thing is when you were in town, I remember you talking about how you were in with Austin O'Rourke. I remember the fight with Austin O'Rourke. You knew I wouldn't forget. What's that like? Did you guys ever look back at that fight going, you know, I won that, Austin. Like, I got the better of you. Or, you popped me a couple of times. Do you ever, have jokes about that?
Yeah, we showed all the boys in our class, and they get a kick out of it. And it's just kind of funny now. We chalked it up mutually as a tie, so everybody's happy. And, it's just great, you get to play against a guy for a couple of years, actually fist fight him, and now you're best friends. It's the best part about hockey, so.
What are you studying at UMass Lowell, and how's your studies going?
Yeah, I'm a double major right now. I have political science and philosophy, so they're going really well. I've been able to be on the dean's list my semesters there, and it's a full-time job being a student as well. It's not just all about hockey. You really got to take care of your academics up there, and I was just talking with the guys today a little bit about it. Like, school is it's a job in itself, and you're expected to show up to the rink every day and be consistent and perform. So it's a lot on your plate, but you really got to love what you do to do it well there.
I'm assuming you get no free time. It has to be hockey, school, kind of back to back to back, and that's basically it. You signed up for that kind of life.
Yeah, it's the way it is, but you also got to realize you're getting a degree out of the deal, and to get a degree for the price of playing hockey every day, I'll take that any day of the week. So,
what's the difference between your coaches at UMass Lowell, between Carla Zernis, Jason Soupy Campbell, Francis Anzalone, all the pack of coaches we had here in Shreveport?
Yeah, every coach is different, and we've seen that. But no, they're great. They're all about development up there, and they just try and make you the best player you can be. So like Mondays up there is all strictly development. And if you need anything after practice, they're working with you. Like they take their job really seriously and do a heck of a job. And the track record at Lowell of being Hockey East champions and going to the NCAA tournament in the last couple of years, we got a heck of a team this year. So they obviously do a really good job, and they bring the right guys in, and we have a blast together. It doesn't, you get all this stress of schoolwork and hockey and all that, but when you get together with the guys to have a meal or whatever, it's 2 or 30 guys, like you're all in it together, and they do a heck of a job bringing the right guys in and pushing the right buttons to get guys to play the way they're best of their ability.
I've seen the facilities. They look very nice. Obviously, a D1 hockey program has very nice facilities. What's the biggest perk as a hockey player off the ice?
No, I mean, at Lowell, we get treated just unbelievable. The equipment's taken care of. There's no questions about it. Everything you need's there. The weight room, I think, is my favorite.
Yeah.
We got our own weight room with a shooting.
I see the upper body starting to get a little bigger.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. The weight room's open whenever the guys want to go use it. So guys always have the option to put in extra work up there, and that's also a testament of the team at Lowell. And a little bit, we bring from the Bugs, trying to implement up there is like, you can always do a little bit extra even when you feel like you can't. So that it goes a long way in this game, especially at school. So being in the weight room is just awesome. It's like a kid in a candy factory there. Yeah.
So Christmas time, any kind of Christmas wishes, any kind of wish for a present coming up now?
No, I mean, I'm pretty content. Everything's going well. I got all I need. I think I'm addicted to shopping, but
sure,
yeah.
Sure. You have a fashion that we have to uphold around here.
Yeah. So I don't need any more clothes. It's just good to be with the family and come down here and see everyone, and actually have the opportunity to watch my brother play and be back in a city that means a lot to me. So
it's funny watching you for 2 years and being around you, and now being around Gio this year. You guys have very similar personalities. I've obviously gotten close to not just you and Gio, but obviously the Procopio family. One thing I've noticed about Gio is his freestyle rapping game. It's pretty strong, and he says he learned about a lot from you. Who's the better freestyle rapper out of you two?
I kind of put that cap. I retired that one, so I gotta say.
Did you?
Yeah, I mean,
none going on at UMass Lowell?
No. He's definitely running around, having fun with it. It's good, It gets all the boys get a kick out of it. So, shout out to Rich Pratt. So,
we're talking to Dominic Procopio here, former Mudbug. I have to ask you, Robertson Cup year, we did it. It was a long ride. What was your favorite memory?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's just great to be able to win and be a champion of the league. But honestly, once you're a little bit removed from the situation, you look back on it and and the championship is what it is, and it's amazing. But the guys and the memories you make just on that run and grinding through it, guys playing hurt, guys, stepping up to big roles in playoffs. Like, you never forget just the little things, like even being on the bus for 13 hours. Like, it's just it's just a grind, and going through it with those guys and be able to win it all is just the memories you make and everything, and the connections, and still being in touch with a lot of those guys from the team 2 years down the road. I can't see that, dwindling at all. So, being able to champion is great, but just the guys and having those relationships and just memories are just priceless.
How much do you think about the aspirations of being in the NHL? Is that even on your mind at this point?
Yeah, I mean, like every kid's got that pipe dream, and, it's not even a pipe dream, really. I mean, it can be a reality for anyone, and my philosophy on it is I just go to the rink every day, try and get better, try and work on my game, and just keep playing it to the best of my ability. And if it takes me there, it takes me there. So, it'd be a dream come true, and it's definitely not dead. But, it's just, for me, I just focus on day-to-days and getting better, and hopefully it all adds up one day, and, that would be just ideal. So
before I let you go, the community work that you did here in Shreveport was unbelievable, along with the rest of the Mudbugs team. Do you guys do that at UMass Lowell, or is that a stupid question?
No, we do. We it's definitely a lot harder because we do have class and we're always running around, and guys are all on different schedules. But there's a couple times we help out at the Boys and Girls Club, or
and you like doing that stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It makes you feel good, because you kind of puts things in perspective for you. So we go to the Boys and Girls Club in Lowell. Christmas time, we usually adopt a family, and I'll chip in for presents. So it's a different kind. You're not always out in the community because you are a lot, more busy. But it doesn't. The giving back shouldn't dwindle as much as for schoolwork and stuff. So we do what we can, and I think the community is the same in Lowell. They're a great hockey community. They love their team. They love being there. You got the students and all that in the mix, but it's a lot like Shreveport, which is just a lot of devoted, great fans, and I wouldn't want anything else.
With Corpus Christi in town, I'm sure you don't forget about the Mudbugs and the Ice Rays. Lots of playoff history. Did any of those kind of memories come up thinking, we got Corpus this weekend?
Yeah, it's just going to be a chippy game. It'll be fun. So it's just good old Knoll hockey in the South tonight. So I'm really excited to be here for the weekend and be able to see the boys hopefully take it to them. So, hopefully, everyone gets out safe. So, but love it.
That's Dominic Procopio, former Mudbugs captain. Thanks for the time as always, and good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate it, Chet. Thanks.
We'll have more after these messages on the Bayou Blaster second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We're joined by one of my good friends and one of our most dearest corporate partners of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad. We can't do it without him. Dr. Emile Janou from Sterling Dental Center. Doctor, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks, Chet. I appreciate it. I'm always glad to be a part of anything that's involved with Shreveport and especially athletics, and I'm glad to be able to do it.
Just talk about how things are going at Sterling Dental Center.
Well, Sterling is growing as you would like to. We are now open on Fridays, and that's going to be an ongoing process. We're kind of in that experimental phase right now, where we're just open in the mornings right now from 9 to 1, but we're hoping to get it to we're hoping to get it to 8 to 5 and treat it as a normal day. We are always working on our techniques and any new science that's out there in technology. We're always trying to improve ourselves and stay current with the current technology.
You know, I guess every dentist is different. Can you talk about some of the services that you provide patients at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, we're going to cover every basic procedure that any general dentist can do, from a cleaning to a full exam, that's accompanied with your cleaning. X-rays, we're going to be able to read, X-rays, find any cavities on X-rays, that type of stuff. But we also do, we are offering right now Invisalign at our office, as well as implant placement too. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. Now, of course, not every case is going to be able to be treated that way. You got to have, you got to meet these specific requirements, because sometimes that's what specialists, are for, as more complicated things. But, look, we do fillings, root canals, extractions, crowns, bridges, partials, dentures, basically your normal services. But we are doing Invisalign cases and implant placement and restoration.
You've been doing this for quite a while. You seem to enjoy it a lot. Every time I come here, it's a great atmosphere, especially with the girls. What's the best part of the job?
Best part of the job is when you actually change somebody's outlook on life.
So that can happen?
Yeah. I mean, you have somebody who comes in and say, I don't smile in pictures. I hide in the back in pictures. I don't talk with my mouth open. I kind of, and they come in and you come up with a treatment plan, and it might take a couple years to get everything done, but when it's finally done and you have a start picture and an end picture, and they start crying in your chair because their outlook on life is different now. All they want to do is go smile and laugh and be in pictures. As compared to 3 years prior, and they wanted nothing to do with it. I think it's transformational. It really is, and that's one thing that you could have the worst day, and then you get that one person, and you're like, okay, this is why I do my job.
We're talking to Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center, one of our corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. I'm one of those kind of OCD guys. I'm a broadcaster. I'm around a lot of people. I shake hands, kiss babies. I try to brush my teeth as often as possible, floss as often as possible, use mouthwash as often as possible. But your theory is you don't have to get too crazy, as maybe some would advise. You just have to be smart about it and do it, a certain amount of times a day.
Right. Ultimately, your goal is to brush twice a day, floss once a day. I am not opposed to more.
Which I do.
Right. There's nothing, unless you're being super aggressive with it where you're actually causing damage to your teeth, which can happen. But as long as you're doing twice a day and flossing once a day, studies prove that you're going to be in a good realm. Now, there's caveats to that too, because some people come in and they say, I brush every day or twice a day. What is going on? Well, you're not brushing right.
Okay.
So that's why it's always wise to get with your hygienist. If you're having any questions, and be like, show me how to brush right. Show me how to floss right, because there are ways to brush and floss right. And if you are not doing it correctly, you're not doing any good.
Right. Now, you have 4 girls at home. Is this something you go through with them? They must be masters of their craft by now.
So believe it or not, I still check each one of their but that's me. I'm going to do that
as a dad, not only as a doctor.
Right. But and the thing is that teeth are my thing. So I'm like I'm gonna stay on top of it. But my 5-year-old can brush by herself. My 4-year-old can too. She chooses not to because she's the baby and everybody does it for her. But the twins, they're great. They all know what they're doing and know what they're looking for. And that's a key thing. I mean, it's like where to brush, how to brush.
Now, one thing that I picked up from one of your assistants was that I was brushing too hard, and maybe everything else looked good, but my gums might have been a little bit more weaker. So I went ahead and changed from not a manual toothbrush to an electric toothbrush. Is there a preference that one better than the other? I know you have an electric toothbrush as well. Is that something that maybe you recommend for people in general, or do you think it's case by case?
I think it's case by case because I have both. I have I have a manual and an automatic toothbrush. I have like I have a Sonicare, and then I also just have a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill toothbrush. But I also know that I'm not going to apply too much pressure and get some recession or get some of those sensitive areas along your gum lines, because studies show that in the first 30 seconds of brushing is when you exert the most amount of force. A lot of people just stick the toothbrush in the mouth, put it on the side of their teeth, and go. And as a result, you get recession, and basically you're brushing away part of your tooth. So that's where the sensitivity comes from. So I think it's a product of your own environment, how you're doing at home, how you're brushing. A lot of people are super aggressive brushers, and all they want is a hard toothbrush, when those should never ever be made. I mean, ultimately, all you want is a soft bristled toothbrush. But Sonicares are great, Oral-B's are great. It's all, as I said, it's all dependent upon what works for you. How do you do with this? And are you an aggressive brusher? Ask your hygienist. They'll be able to tell you. Ask your dentist. He will be able to tell you. Come see me. I'll be able to tell you. It's one of those things. It's you'll see certain markers, and you're like, hey, you probably need to switch to a mechanical toothbrush. Why? Because you're being too aggressive, and the mechanical toothbrush takes that out of your hands, and it just does it for you. So, needless to say, it's a situational type of thing.
Before I let you go, I mean, a big thing for a lot of people is people don't always have dental insurance. That's a big thing. It's a problem because I think people are maybe scared to go to the dentist, thinking it's going to cost a fortune just for an exam, X-rays, and all that. But you have a way of helping those people get treated. Right. Well, besides the ability we do accept care credit, which it's kind of like a credit card for insurance, and we do accept that. We also offer an in-house membership club where people can come in, and if they don't have insurance, they can join our membership club. And there's certain perks. There's 2 free cleanings a year, and then there's also 20% off your treatment and stuff like that. But it's at a monthly cost. But it's our membership club, and it's got some really good perks to it.
Has that grown since you started that?
Exponentially. It's amazing how many people don't have insurance, and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and they come in and they're like, "Look, I don't have insurance. What can you do for me?" And you're like, "Okay."
You never want to turn anybody away.
Right. And the biggest thing is, look, you take care of the worst stuff first. And as you progress, and if you haven't been in a while, it's not a big deal anymore. Look, we're going to take care of the worst stuff first. And as you come in, each visit gets easier and easier and easier. And then by the time your treatment's completed, then you're just on recall. It's just every 6 months, boom, boom, boom. And okay, so you come in, you get all your work done. In a year and a half, you get one small new cavity. That's not a big deal compared to when you came in, 2 years prior, you had to have 2 root canals.
Always a great corporate partner that the Sterling Dental Center is for the Mudbugs hockey unit. The Mudbugs now have a 3-0 lead as they head into the third period. They skate from left to right. They're out shooting Corpus Christi 26-23. Face-off battle won there by the Ice Rays. They have it with a little pep in their step. They got a power play. Smiley with a roughing infraction. Quick shot, stick save made, rebound chance in trouble. And now Perrant in trouble under siege. Now from the right wing, Now to the left wing, thrown in front, trying to find the back door. It went wide. Back up top now. A little pep in the step. Here come the Ice Rays. One-timer blocked in front. Good job there. Mudbugs selling out. That was Dickinson. Can the Mudbugs clear? It's Waltman as he tries to clear it. Penalty coming up. And this one's going against the Mudbugs. Oh, no. This is trouble. It's another roughing infraction, and this one's against Dickinson. Now a 5-on-3 first choice personnel penalty kill. And this is a very critical moment for Richie Perrant. He's going to have to be their best PKer as they have a 3-0 lead. And the Ice Rays now with a golden opportunity to try to get back in this game. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Metcalf all the way around the far side boards, but not out. Quick winding blast. It goes wide of Perrant on a shot there by Turchney. Now play to the right point. Waiting. That's Turchney. Turchney at the point. Works it into the near corner there. Over to Coughlin. Thrown in front. One-timer blocked in front. From the far corner. Now to Coughlin, a shot. Save made there by Perrant. Now from the far half wall, back up top to Turchney. They wait. It's a 2-man advantage for still 50 more seconds. Turchney, a blast. It goes wide as it gets the glass. Now tripped up a bit. Peters might have got away with one there. Back up top to Turchney from the high slot. Quick one-timer there by Guimane is blocked, and the puck is cleared down the length of the ice. Mudbugs will get a quick line change, and this one's going to go all the way down. The Ice Rays have the puck now. 28 seconds left of 2-minute advantage time. Racing up the ice there is Thompson. He goes into the near corner. Good poke check there by Gockler. Whipped around the far side, points it out. Good clear there for the Mudbugs. Down to 15 seconds left of 2-minute advantage time here for the Ice Rays. Mudbugs going to get one out of the box in 5 seconds. Flipped back up top now to Cimino. Can't hold it. And Smiley's out of the box. And now Cimino trouble handling it. Not out of the neck of the woods yet, though. Here on the first choice personnel penalty kill, 5-on-4 now. Thompson has it from the near half wall. Worked into the near boards. Peters pelts it down the lane. No, we can't get it out, though. Now at the point. Ice Rays set it up. Cimino on over to Orban, a blast. It ricochets into the far corner. Now along to the end boards. Mudbugs battling for it. Down to 5 seconds left. Dickinson ready to get out of the box. The Mudbugs are going to kill it off. What a big kill here for Rich Perrant's penalty kill unit. Great effort. Now from the far circle. Boy, Mudbugs trying to climb up the ranks of being one of the best PK units in the business, and that's a testament to Richie Perrant's father, Rich Perrant. Now to the near corner, thrown in front from the high slot, a blast, blocked in front there by Metcalf. Now to the far side, little burst of speed, Witherspoon, flipped back, quick shot, save made there by Sandquist as Brazil threw it toward the net. .307 gone by here in the third period. It's brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. It is the Mudbugs 3, the Ice Rays nothing. Face-off won there by Shreveport. They'll slip it in behind the cage. Roughed up a bit there is Rupsov. He's got his Russian buddy Koklachev in there with him. Now along to the far corner. Koklachev with a goal tonight. Koklachev now whips it through, throw it toward the net, and a glove save made there by Sandquist. It goes now into the near corner. Mudbugs hold the zone. It's Gockler, a ripper, thrown in front. They score! Gockler might have been redirected on its way home. Mudbugs 4, Ice Rays nothing. I believe Smith redirected that baby home. If he did, it's a big one for the Alaska native. As the goal comes at 3:32 of the third. Shreveport 4, Corpus Christi nothing. If it's Smith, it's his 7th. Gockler will get 1 assist. I'm not sure who would get the secondary. We'll see if there is a secondary helper on that one. And now the route is on as it's a 4-goal advantage for Bugs hockey. Jacob Smith with already 1 point tonight. He would be a 1-1 if it is his. We will get the confirmation in just a second.
At 3 minutes, 32 seconds of the third period, Mudbugs goal scored by number 8, Jacob.
It is Jacob Smith's goal.
Assist number 29, Alexis Gerard. And number 4,
Davis Gockler and Alexi Gerard will get the assist. It might have been double deflected on its way through because it was Gerard who shot it from the point. And now a fight starting to break out. Here we go. They're all involved. And now pushing and fighting. Oh, Sherino with a couple of right hooks as he's tied up with Winship. And now Winship with a couple of right hooks. Sherino trying to get his hand loose as his hand is tied up. Sherino now loose on the takedown. One there by Sherino as he takes down Winship. And we'll sort out the penalties. We knew this was going to happen in a lopsided affair. Procopio getting in the mix, just like his big brother would. A hard-earned battle from Sherino and Procopio against Winship and Krupinski. Another Mudbug going in. Looks like it's Gerard looking for seating room. A nice bout as both penalty boxes are starting to get a little cramped right now. Well, this is going to be a while to sort out. .56 remaining here in the third. Mudbugs have the game well in hand. They're up 4-0. The Mudbugs look like they are going to be a man down out of this. And this is an opportunity now for the Ice Rays, if they are going to have the man advantage, which I believe they will, to try to get back in this game. It'll take a little while to sort all this out. They got Gerard, Procopio, and Chirino, who are growing ever so closer to one another in the box. And then you have Krupinski, Carroll, and Winship, and it was Winship and Chirino who had a good bout. The problem with that bout was I was getting a little distracted. I had to keep an eye out on Procopio, who had a bout of his own. Looking like his brother out there. Then again, Dominic Procopio was wired in for some more intense battles. And also, well, it's hard to forget that Dominic Procopio also banged his head into the glass. He was so mad at, I think it was the Kenai River game where Gustav Gregals got into a goalie fight. You miss old Goosey. Gustav Gregals, the University of Fairbanks, with, of course, former head coach Carla Ziernis. Miss those two son-of-a-guns. So, yeah, the Mudbugs are going to be a man down out of this, and we're going to see who's out of this game. I would lead to believe that Chirino and Chirino and Winship are going to be done. Yeah, that's it. Chirino and, wait a minute here. Chirino and Procopio are both taking trips to the locker room, so they're done for the evening. Well, and we got Winship and Krupinski who will take U-turns into the locker room. So, okay, so they're all done. We're going to have some first-class seating now in the benches. a little space to stretch out a little bit. Never been on a first-class area of a plane, but it's always been on my bucket list, though. So luxurious. Gerard wants to talk to Carroll. Carroll doesn't seem to understand what he's saying. Gerard can speak English, and sometimes it's not even English. Gerard, one of the goofier guys on the team, from Quebec City with that thick French accent. The funny thing is when you talk to Gerard, he lives with Chuck Landry. And as much as Chuck might not understand what Gerard's saying, Gerard's like, I don't know what Chuck's saying. And sometimes Chuck has a thick kind of Cajun country accent, and Gerard doesn't know what the heck he's talking about. Okay, so the Mudbugs are going to be a man down, so they'll be on the first choice personnel penalty kill for 2 minutes. It could have been worse. And now another man going in the penalty box. It's Koklachev. He was part of that fray as well, I believe. Now from the far circle, puck is blocked, and the puck is spiked all the way down the length of the ice. Good job there by the Mudbugs to get it out of trouble. 1:40 left on the power play. The Mudbugs got a kill as the puck is rimmed into the Mudbug zone. Now from the point, waiting. A shot gets blocked. Now to that near corner. Trouble there as Coughlin tried to throw it toward the net. It gets blocked, and it rolls all the way down the length of the ice. There's plenty of penalties. All we know is that Chirino and Procopio are done for the evening. Oh, wow. A game misconduct on Chirino. And what that means. Oh, and a game misconduct on Procopio. What that means is game misconducts are penalties that will get reviewed by the league. And now thrown to the back door. Trouble there as Beaster tried to throw it toward the net. So those are possible penalties for suspensions down the road. So Sherino and Witherspoon will have to watch out for those. And the same thing goes for Winship and Krupinski, who both got game misconducts. Now the puck popped up out of midair, goes behind Perrant's back, and it rolls out of the zone. 15 seconds left of penalty kill time here for the Mudbugs. Good job to steal it, and Miller will be able to forward it down the length of the ice. And the penalty is over. So we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Now from the far side, quick wrister there from the right point is blocked, and now Smith will saddle it back out to center. Now to the near side, Goodme played up ahead. There to Guimain. Guimain leads it across there for Krakostas, a blast, and it goes wide of Perrant. Now to the near half wall, spun around there by Rubtsov. Rubtsov gets kind of sandwiched in a bit, and Gockler has it. And Gockler will be able to float it in to the ice raised zone. Now along to that far corner. Gockler has it. Gockler trying to get in the sweet spot. One-timer there by Rubtsov. It went wide to the far side. As the puck now is popped up out of midair and into the Mudbug zone it goes. Played it carefully there by Gockler. Now picked up there by Metcalf. Metcalf gets up across center, and he'll drub it in to the ice raised zone and come off for a line change. Now to that far side. Puck now thrown around to that far side boards. Now up along to the left side. Witherspoon trying to get around over to Steele, and a quick shot there blocked. And now a chance here for Steele. A backhander gets blocked again. Now off the stick, back out to center. Mudbugs rolling three lines right now without Sherino and Procopio. That's 2/3 of their line. So Coach Soupy going to have to do short shifts the rest of the way, and he just made that sign right now. Had a little ESP thing going there. This is around the neck of the woods where Coach Soupy will keep his shifts around 30 seconds or less in case, I guess you can say ideally he would like to keep his shifts around that mark and try to roll it as fast as he can. Quick wrister there, stick save made there by Sandquist on a shot there by Brazil. Brazil really needs a goal. He'd like one. Back out to center. Needs one, but he'd like one. Now spun around to the near corner. Now to the high slot. Quick shot. Gobbled up there by Perrant. Laissez la bonne rouler. Pushing and shoving now along that far corner. This is going to keep going. Penalty coming up to Corpus Christi. It's Courtmanche in the box. With 12-12 remaining here in the third period. So the Mudbugs will be on the Swepco power play. Both teams have come up empty on their man advantages. Elsewhere in the South Division, Topeka and Lone Star locked up 2-2 early in the third from the NYTEX Sports Center. And Amarillo continue their hot ways on top of New Mexico 3-1 after 2 from Albuquerque. A one-timer there blocked in front from the far side there by Brazil as the puck now rolls on net. Glove save made there by Sandquist. 11:53 remaining here in the third period. Face off to the right of Sandquist, who is still in this game after giving up 4. Quick shot there blocked as Metcalf was trying to get it in from the high slot. Now thrown down the length of the ice. Perrant will slow it down there for Dickinson. Dickinson works it up the ice. Over to the near side there to Witherspoon. He'll barrel it around to the far corner. Mudbugs trying to set up shop. Back up top it goes to Dickinson. Dickinson now to the left point as they wait. Metcalf now has the puck. Dickinson waiting now from the far side there to Weber. Weber's got Natty Shack in front. Now along the inboards, Weber chisels it on over to Metcalf. Metcalf now to the near corner there to Natty Shack. Getting help there from Witherspoon. Along the walls, trying to dig it out. Back up top to Metcalf. He has it. Metcalf now on over to Natty Shack. Throws it toward the net. Backhand save. Rebound chance. Shoved out of trouble. As it's covered up there by Sandquist. Mudbugs trying to tack on to this 4-0 lead. Face off now in the right wing circle. Deep in the Ice Ray zone. Played back up top to Miller. Miller has it. He'll work it in and out of the near half wall there to Rubsoff. Rattled back up top to Miller. Miller now to Smith. Smith now from the top of the near circle. He'll delve it in. Back to Smith. Smith level back up top to Miller. Miller back to Smith. A shot. He didn't get much on it as it goes wide to the short side. Now from the far circle trying to punch it along there is Rubsoff. Now from the near half wall. Smith stays with it. Smith now from the far circle. Worked around, now yanked back up top. Gockler wants the puck from the point. He has it now. Here comes the Georgia native. Waiting. Miller a one-timer! And it goes just wide. Missed everybody. Mudbugs hold his own. Miller waits now. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Thrown toward the net. Blocked. From the far circle back up top now. Gockler waits. Miller could not get much on that as he takes it now back to his stick. Throws it toward the net. Sticked away there by Sandquist. Midway marker of the third. 4-0 lead in favor of Bugs hockey. Play it around. The Mudbugs cannot hold the zone along that right point. Miller will take it back into his own zone. Give it to Koklichev. Mudbugs want to get some new bugs here. And it's dumped in there by Smith. Now along to the near corner, Smiley. Mudbugs down 2 forwards after the scuffle that broke out, as they lost Procopio and Chirino for the rest of this game and possibly more. They'll have to review it. I don't think that there's going to be much said about it, just a game misconduct and hopefully nothing more than that. Now played back up top to the left point. Now Schwangler, quick shot there, trouble for Perrant as he lost his stick as he made a right pad stop on a shot there by Semino. Semino a blast, and it's fought off there by Perrant. Now to the near corner it goes. Coughlin, very dangerous for the Ice Rays. Worked in along the inboards. Along the near corner, tied up along the walls. Good job there by Brazil. From the far side, now off the far side, boards back out to center. Puck cue balled back into the Mudbug zone. Brazil will grab it, and the captain wants to settle it down. To the near side there to Dickinson. Dickinson now played through the middle of the ice. Here's a chance here. Here's Natty Shack. Skates in, a backhander. Oh, challenging is Sandquist as he makes the stop. Now he blows a tire. Oh, he got away with one there as the Mudbugs couldn't hold the zone. 8:15 to go in the third. Bugs 4, Ice Rays nothing. Gockler to the far side, off the near side post, or boards rather. And now Orban up around now to the near side. Missed everybody as it angled off the near side boards down the length of the ice. Gockler will grab it. He'll lay it across the near side boards there for, I believe, Nichols, and we got a whistle. I thought a penalty was coming up on that one. A break in the action nonetheless. 7:48 to go here in the third period. It is the Bugs 4, the Ice Rays nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Third period underway. Third period still in session, rather. 7.5 to go here in the third. Now along to the near half wall. Rupsoff around to the far side. Mudbugs have to scatter their lines a little bit after really their Procopio, Sherino, and Witherspoon line is about done for the night. So they'll have to move it around now. Coach Supa going to roll three lines. And now from the right side, it's worked in there by Thompson, thrown toward the net. It got blocked. Now a shot toward the net, blocked again. Now from the right side, here's Rupsoff. The Russian Rat throws it toward the net as he gets taken down. And the net comes off its mooring as he charged into the net pretty hard. This face-off should come outside of the Ice Ray zone, and it will. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. Pinballed around. Metcalf now will take it back over to Gockler. 6.5 left here in the third. This game very much in hand. Nichols has it. Nichols thrown toward the net. Looking for some stat padding time. Stick save made there by Sandquist, and he'll cover it up. Boy, the Mudbugs have looked very impressive. Really, these last 3 out of 4 games, scoring a lot of goals and trying to kind of climb up the South standings. It is tough sledding as a lot of the top-heavy teams are picking up points as that puck deflects on net, and Sandquist makes the stop. Elsewhere in the South, keep you updated on Topeka and Lone Star. Still tied 2-2 now midway point of the third and from the NYTEX. And then Amarillo, who it just seems to never lose these days, looking for their 7th straight win. They are on top of New Mexico 3-1 in Albuquerque after 2. Mudbugs need Amarillo to lose. Climb a little closer now. Puck ricocheted toward the net. Weber throws it in front, takes a hard hit, but nobody was there. And now Schroeder has the puck through the neutral zone from the right point. Now it worked in, stolen away. Steele with a little space, one-on-one. Here it comes from the right circle, thrown toward the net. Quick shot there, save made there by Sandquist. From the left circle, rather. Faceoff is won there by the Ice Rays. They'll check it back out to center. Now Goodme trying to slide it across, stolen away. Rubsov's got a man with them. Rubsov fires it toward the net. And a stop made there by Sandquist. 5.5 left here in the third period. I almost said fourth quarter. I used to call football for about 5-6 years, and I still miss it. And I love hockey, but I do love football as well. Now behind the cage, Bargholtz comes around the corner. Now from the far circle, laid off there to Mulak. Mulak now squeaks it into the near corner. Getting help there from Schwangler. Schwangler now trying to work a cycle along that near side boards. Along to the near corner, now stolen away. Mudbugs have it. Mudbugs just trying to get through this last 4:50 and counting without any serious damage. Now coming around the corner, Mulak couldn't get around Natty Shack. Played back out to center. Taken there by Urim. Urim now from the far corner. Urim now along the end boards. Takes a hard hit there by Peters. Off the near side window, taken there by Natty Shack. Natty Shack gains the blue line and stolen away. And now Waltman will whisk it in behind the cage. Along to the near half wall. Witherspoon to the far side there to Waltman. Waltman now played back up top to Gerard. One-timer there by Miller. It missed just the far side. Now a shot, rebound chance. Oh, it hit the post. The goal light went on ever so closely, but the official waved it off. It hit the inside of the post and got knocked out of trouble as the puck now is down the length of the ice for icing. 3:53 remaining here in the third period. It is the Mudbugs 4, the Ice Rays nothing. Topeka has just taken a 3-2 lead over Lone Star with 8:24 to go in the third period from the NYTEX. Mudbugs will see the NYTEX Sports Center one last time in the regular season, January 20th, the MLK Day Special. And I like it. It's the Monday MLK Day Special. Mudbugs have been doing it now for the last 4 years, a 2 o'clock game. Boy, I love Lone Star Shreveport battles. Those are always fun, especially from the NYTEX, that little barn. Always gives me goosebumps to call those types of games, especially given the two teams' histories, especially the last two playoff series, both going 5. Who could ever forget that triple overtime? Timmy Clifton. One of the greatest games I've ever been a part of. And I've always dreamed of calling an overtime playoff game, and I was able to get an overtime game 5. Can I ever be so lucky? Just very much blessed to be a part of that kind of game. Brazil has it behind the cage of Perrant, who has been great tonight. Quietly, Weber a shot, and it goes just wide of Sandquist. 2.5 to go here in the third. From the far corner now, Courtmanch trying to get the puck out. Bumped off the puck there was Peters. Uh-oh, here's a chance. Back the other way, thrown toward the net. It gets the glass. And now the Ice Rays trying to grab it. They can't. Back out to center. And now a chance here for Natty Shack. He's got it. One man to beat. And good job there by Semino to get back. And now Waltman coming around, a little toe drag around the nifty stick of Urim. Intercepted, the Ice Rays have it. 2 minutes left here in the third. Puck floated back into the Mudbug zone rather. Wholesale line change here for Corpus Christi. Played up ahead to the near side there as Nichols gets cut off. Played back out to center. Now kicked around a bit. Smiley's there along with Nichols. Up ahead to the near side there to Bargholtz. Bargholtz now from the near corner. Thrown back up top to Mulak. Mulak waits, fires it toward the net, blocked. Rebound chance is punched off the far side boards and back out to center. Mulak gains the blue line from the left side and just shovels it in. Now the puck is jabbed back out to center, as Metcalf now will just roll it in to that far corner. Exactly a minute left now in regulation. Mudbugs trying to wrap it up here in style. Along the end boards, Gerard led up across there to Smiley, spins it around. Just missed the stick of Witherspoon. A great showing for Bugs hockey tonight, as they are going to wrap up another fine weekend. From the high slot, a shot there gets the glass. And now Witherspoon throwing it for a quick shot. They score! It's Garrett Steele right in front, who's able to bang that baby home. It's 5-0 Bugs. For Steele, it's goal number 3 on the year, and it comes right in front of the Steele family. The goal comes at 19:28 of the third. Mudbugs are going to go to 6-0 against the Ice Rays this season. Connor Witherspoon will get 1 assist. And number 20, Jack Smiley, will get the secondary helper. 10 seconds left. Off the far side boards. Mudbugs back out to center. Here's a chance for Steele on the far side. Backhander, stick save made there by Sandquist. And that'll do it. Mudbugs win. Mudbugs win. Claws up. Final score, Mudbugs 5, Ice Rays nothing. Another sweep for Bugs hockey as they go to 6-0 over their familiar playoff foe, and they do it in resounding fashion. Stick around for the Rays and Cane's postgame show. You know how I like my sauce. The Cane sauce needs 10 Louisiana hot sauce packs in it. I call it Chet's Clawsome Sauce. It's going to taste real good, and this postgame show is going to be real good. This win feels a lot really, really good. Your final score, the Bugs 5, the Ice Rays nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The Mudbugs taking a lap around the pond, and why not? They're going to go into the Christmas break with a 5-1 homestand so far, and Richie Perrant picking up the shutout. What a special moment for him, as that is shutout number 3 on Perrant's campaign. A brilliant night for him. He was terrific. didn't face too many shots, but he's able to stop them all. Shreveport now 6-0 against Corpus Christi. Jacob Smith, your third star of the game, and the Scuba Ventures 3 stars. Koklachev will get the secondary star. And my top star is going to be Richie Perrant. What a special moment for him. 3 shutouts this year in a game where he only lasted just about 8 minutes in one of the nights that he wanted to forget against Lone Star. He was able to stop them all tonight in one of the most incredible bounce-back efforts I've seen from that young man. That's got to feel good for him. They're talking to Richie Perrant now.
Richie, I always ask the goalies after a big shutout, man, when you look at that scoreboard, see 5 under Mudbugs, 0 under Guest. What does that mean for you?
Boy, the Mudbugs had the game in hand for the midway marker of the game, and then all Perrant was thinking about was to wrap it up in style, and he's able to do just that. Your Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game, once again, are Jacob Smith 3, Timofey Koklachev 2, and Richie Perrant, your number 1 star. What a night for him, and I know his family's tuning in at home, and what a great holidays it's going to be for these Mudbugs. They are now 5-1 on this homestand. 5 different goal scorers for the Mudbugs tonight. And we do have to wrap it up pretty quickly here as we do have some stuff going on after the game. Timofey Koklachev scored his 6th at 2:19. The assist went to Jacob Smith and Aiden Metcalf. Then at 13:05, it was Giovanni Procopio through the slot. Connor Witherspoon and Dawson Chirino were able to pick up the assist with great work down low. It was a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Then in the second period, at 14-14, it was Warren Nattyshak with a wraparound attempt. He scored his 5th of the year, and it gave the Mudbugs a 3-0 lead. Then at 13:32, it was Jacob Smith who was able to ram home his 7th of the year. Anton Rupsoff and Davis Gockler got the assists at 3:32 of the third, and it was a 4-0 Mudbugs lead. And then the icing on the cake went to Garrett Steele. What a goal from him in front. He was able to punch it home with his 3rd of the year. Witherspoon and Smiley got the assists, and that's how this game ended. The Mudbugs shut out the Ice Rays 5-0. They're now 6-0 against the Mudbugs, against the Ice Rays this season. Mudbugs improve overall to 20-9 on the year. What a great showing for the Mudbugs. They now go to 40 points, and they will probably see, well, we're going to look, well, Topeka and Lone Star now tied at 3. You do not want a 3-point game between those two, but it's tied at 3 with 2:45 and counting from the NYTEX Sports Center. Amarillo leading New Mexico now 3-2, 7 minutes gone by in the third period from Albuquerque. Stick around for our next broadcast. It'll be next Friday night. The Mudbugs will welcome in the Topeka Pilots in the last series of this season-long 8-game homestand. It should be a lot of fun as the Mudbugs will have a lot to think about and know that these games continue to be big weekend after weekend. Once again, your final score, the Mudbugs 5, the Ice Rays nothing. For the Ice Rays, they continue to fall on hard times. We'll wrap up the Rays and Canes postgame show like this, though. The Mudbugs will have 2 more against Topeka. Then they'll have a New Year's Eve affair against the Ice Rays, and they will look to obviously continue their dominance against Corpus Christi, and this is just astonishing because the Mudbugs have always had trouble throughout the years with Corpus Christi, and this year has provided none of that so far. I'm Chet Yoder signing off. Once again, our broadcast will be at 7-11 next Friday night. The Mudbugs will take on the Topeka Pilots, 6:50 with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Big thanks to our supporters, fans, and all our corporate partners for tuning into tonight's broadcast. I'm Chet Yoder, reciting the final score. Once again, it's the Mudbugs 5 and the Ice Rays nothing. Have a great and happy and safe Merry Christmas to all of you fantastic fans out there. We hope you have a pleasant holidays, and we'll see you back after the break. Until next time, I'm Chet Yoder signing off here from George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. Have a good night and a better tomorrow, and thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey, and as always, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey has been brought to you by Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram, Raising Cane's, Generational Financial Advisors, Scuba Ventures, DeFata and Associates LLC, State Farm, Sterling Dental Center, and Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Until next time, claws up!